In the first part of the video, we'll talk about the huruful jazm, the lam, la nahiya, and also li. And now we are going to look at the i'rab of al-fi'l al-mudari' when we have huruful jazm before it. We go back to our first sentence. Lam yanqati'. Lam yanqati'. So this fi'l, if we were to remove this word lam, then we have to read yanqati'u with the dhamma, okay, because it is a fi'l mudari' marfu'. But when we add lam, so what will happen to the fi'l? So as you can see in the table, here it says the fi'l mudari' is now in the state of majzoom. So when a fi'l mudari' is in the state of majzoom, then the alamat of jazam is as-sukun. So that is why we end it with a sukun and we read lam yanqati'. The same goes to al-jumla ba. So in this jumla we have a different huruful jazm or harful jazm, which is la an-nahiya. And again, if we were to remove this la from the sentence, then we have to read the word the fi'l mudari as takhruju with a dhamma, because it is fi'l mudari marfu'. But since we have la, and to be specific, la an-nahiya before the fi'l mudari, then the fi'l mudari is now in the state of majzoom. So again, when a fi'l mudari is in the state of majzoom, then the alama, the sign of jazm, is as-sukun. Therefore, we read la takhruj, do not go out. We go straight to dal, because jim here we have a different explanation. Dal, again, this is similar to alif and ba. So in dal, we have another word of harful jazam, which is li. And in our lesson earlier, we call it lamul amr. Okay, again, we call it lamul amr. Lam, to instruct people to do something. So again, if we take out the word lam from the sentence, then it will become sta'malu. Ta'malu, you will do or you do. But now, since we add li or lamul amr before the fi'l, then it is now in the state of majzoom. And again, when a fi'l mudari is in the state of majzoom, then the alama is a sukun. So therefore we read li ta'mal. So for this word, actually we have a sukun, li ta'mal. But what happens in this sentence is, since the word is ending with a sukun and it is followed by alif lam, therefore we have to replace the sukun with a suitable haraka, which is kasra, in order for us to connect the two words. Otherwise, we will have to read li ta'mal al-wajib. So the better way of reading it is li ta'malil wajib. Now we look at a different sign or different alama. Okay, we look at al-jumla dal. La tabki ala ma mada. So here we have again we have la an-nahiya, and the fi'l mudari is tabki. So this fi'l mudari, actually it is ta, ba, kaf, and it is ending with a ya. So as we have seen in previous lessons, so this ya is one of the problematic letters. There are three problematic letters, or what we call as the huruful illa: the alif, the waw, and also the ya. So what is going to happen if we have huruful jazm before this kind of fi'l? If we look at the table, here they say when a fi'l mudari, which is ending with this alif, waw, ya, is in the state of majzoom, so what do? We do this hazful ya. Hazful ya, hazaf بمعنى we remove the ya. Well, actually it is not hazful ya. It is actually hazfu harfi al-illah. It is to remove the problematic letter, which is one of these three letters, alif, waw, and ya. And in this sentence, because the fi'l is actually ending with a ya, tabki, so here they said by removing the ya. But the actual way of saying it is actually by hazfi harfil illah, or by removing the problematic letter. Now let me give you another example of this fi'l which ends with a problematic letter. So here we have a fi'l tad'u, okay, to invite, tad'u. So this is a fi'l mudari', and now let's say I put la before the fi'l, which is la an-nahiya. So what will happen to the fi'l? The fi'l will be now in the state of majzoom. So when it is in the state of majzoom, what do? We do this, hazfu harfil illah. Okay, we remove the problematic letter, which is the letter waw. So in this case, it is no longer a ya, it is a waw. So we just remove this waw and just write the proper ain. So this is now the fi'l mudari' majzoom, but it is not majzoom with a sukun. It is now majzoom with hazfi harfil illah. And now we look at the last example. Ha, la tahzanu, do not be sad. So if you look at this fi'l tahzanu, this fi'l is actually ending with a waw and a nun. Okay, so this is the actual fi'l tahzanuna, which means you will be sad. Okay, so this is fi'l mudari' marfu' bi thubutin nun, by retaining the nun. So what do we have here is again one of these huruful jazm, la. So when it is now having harful jazm, so the fi'l mudari', okay, now is becoming mudari' majzoom. And whenever a mudari' is in the state of majzoom, of course the alama will change. And since this is the fi'l that ends with waw nun, or not just waw nun, it can be the fi'l which ends with alif nun, and also the fi'l which ends with ya nun. So what will happen? So here they say this fi'l is now majzoom bi hazfin nun, by removing the nun. So therefore, instead of saying tahzanuna, okay, we say tahzanu. And this is actually similar to the ones that we have seen in previous lesson, which is nasbil fi'lil mudari'. Okay, so we remove the nun.